The reason I was seeking health care is because about a year ago, I went and had my physical done. It's mandatory blood work and all that stuff. And my levels were up. She said, if you do not get this under control in about 10 years, you will probably be disabled. Because I found out afterwards, diabetes runs in my dad's side of the family pretty heavy. She introduced me to a couple of the clients that has come down here that works locally there, and they told me about their experience, and I was like, okay, this might not be so bad. So I started doing some research and talking to more people, and I just decided this was something that I wanted to do. I went in, we done the blood work, and she started helping me getting everything lined up to come down here. It was pretty simple. I mean, I didn't have really that much to do at all. Everybody kind of just took care of it for me. So one of the big questions is, you know, what procedures do you have to go through to get to where I'm at today? So it's a wonderful plan that they have, healthcare plan that they have. But they got all my flight arrangements, everything taken care of. They sent me checks in the mail to pay for my passport, to get my picture done. I paid for nothing. Let me rephrase this. The only thing I paid for was a $10 certified copy of my birth certificate. I needed one anyways. They took care of everything. They called me all the time. How's your diet going? Is there anything that we can help you with? Did you receive all your packages? Basically, all I done was waited on them to tell me what time I was going. I landed Sunday evening. They got me to the hotel. When I got to the hotel, the nurse was there to greet me. Now, how awesome is that? How many times, usually when you go to a hospital or a place like that, you have to find them. They're not going to be standing at the door waiting on you to make sure you get settled in and explain everything that's going on and get you ready. My pre-op was that following Monday. They gave me a schedule when I was going to be picked up, you know, my appointments and stuff. Anyways, got to the hospital. My coordinators were there. I'm like, how great is this? Okay, you know, I'm from a foreign country. I do not speak their language. And there was somebody there with me all day long to take me from each place and explain to me what was going on step by step. I was never by myself. I never felt alone. And believe me, on pre-op day, I had to see several different people. I had to see one take my blood, one to do this. You know, that's like 4 or 5 people I had to see that day. It was a very long day, but I always had my coordinator there with me, and she was wonderful. Then after the day at the hospital for pre-op, I come back to the hotel. My nurse was there to make sure everything was fine and to make sure that my diet regimen and all that stuff was still on schedule. Then I got up Tuesday morning and headed to the hospital for surgery. They asked if I had any family with me, and I told them no. He said, well, we'll be your family. And they meant what they said. When total strangers have a big enough heart that they take strangers in to be their family and to take care of them, it's not just a job. So I was in the hospital mainly overnight. Then I come back to the hotel, and I received the rest of my care here until post-op. Then I went back to the hospital and done all the checkups and stuff there. But it's amazing how you can just feel so at ease at a place, you know, and people comes in and checks on you several times a day just to make sure that you're all right. So it was a great experience. They have took care of everything. They give you your flight over here, great service. People are so super friendly, plus you get a tour on the end. How awesome is that? I mean, it's like a little mini vacation during the process of you healing and everything else. I would highly recommend it. I think now, why didn't I do it sooner? It's wonderful. So if you're interested in it, I would highly recommend it. Just do your research and see if it's for you. But it was wonderful for me, and I'm thankful to have the chance to have this experience.